documented cases of violence leading up to the day of the attack. There were also no restraining orders or prior police involvement related to their interactions. The lack of warning signs and the abrupt escalation of fatal violence illustrates that any potential concerns about personal safety were either unrecognized or unreported. Public perception of the relationship was largely neutral due to its brief duration and minimal exposure, whereas private interactions and dynamics remain largely unknown. Tyreek Black, the individual responsible for the attack, was 21 years old at the time of the incident. He had no widely documented residential history beyond his presence in East Haven at the time of the attack. Information regarding his employment or educational background is limited, but he had no publicly recorded criminal convictions prior to this incident. In court, behavioral patterns attributed to him include instability, are limited to court records. Tyreek's connection to Destiny was recent, and his access to the apartment on the morning of the incident indicates that he was permitted entry. It is unclear how frequently he had been present in her apartment before that day, though evidence suggests he was not a regular resident. The nature of their relationship, romantic but brief, combined with limited familiarity to Destiny's family, created a scenario in which potential risks were not previously recognized. In the days leading up to December 30th, 2025, Destiny and Tyreek communicated via personal messaging and phone calls, although the content of these exchanges has not been publicly disclosed. There are no reports of arguments or disturbances prior to the day of the incident. The night before the attack appears to have passed without any public incident reports or witness accounts noting unusual activity. On the morning of December 30th, early movements and interactions between Destiny and Tyreek set the stage for the fatal encounter. Tyreek arrived at the apartment, and Destiny's 3-year-old child was present inside the unit. Neighbor observations suggest that no unusual activity was noticed in the immediate hours prior, though gaps remain in the timeline under investigation, including the precise sequence of events leading up to the attack and the exact circumstances of Tyreek's arrival. At approximately 8:10 a.m., multiple 911 calls were placed by neighbors reporting a disturbance in a hallway outside Destiny's apartment. Witnesses described a man attacking a woman and noted the presence of a large knife. Reports indicate that the suspect himself may have placed a call to emergency services, acknowledging the situation. Police responded promptly to the scene, arriving within minutes. Officers initially encountered Tyreek Black standing in the doorway beside a weapon, while the apartment door remained locked from the inside. Police assessed the situation while prioritizing the safety of